It is one of the most famous and well-known festivals, electronic music festivals in the world. So it's got like 4 massive stages, 2 tents, 2 outdoor stages. These stages are works of art, as I see them. So in a way we're artists, and it allows us to create our work. Electric Zoo as a name has really something in the name when it comes to scripting, storytelling, and we wanted to do something with that. It's a zoo in the middle of the city. It's a place where the city meets nature. The inspiration was an architect, Santiago Calatrava, and what he does with all his creations and buildings, with really straight forms, he creates organic structures. With that in mind, we created the main stage, a gigantic bird form, but with all straight elements.
For a festival like Electric Zoo with this concept of the bird, which is actually the phoenix rising, is all about engineering, because this stage in particular is a cantilevered stage. All the weight is in the front of the stage, which meant a lot of calculations, a lot of engineering, a lot of design elements to go into the engineering to make it work with the space that you have. There's different types of music in each of these stages, so all of the concepts in the video are all about the music. There's an audio designer, and he spends a lot of time speccing out the amount of space he's going to have, how high these tents are, where this structure is to that structure in an audio design, because you really feel the bass in his audio specs, which you don't necessarily get everywhere.
Electric Zoo has been a festival where sound has been a very sort of critical component. So what we try and do is create a really good physical presence with low frequency and subs, so you can actually feel the sound, but not overwhelm your hearing with the mid to high frequencies. There's a lot of crosstalk, so you can hear different stages from different stages if the stages aren't orientated well. So there's a lot of input from the beginning, and over the years there's been a lot of refinement as to where the stages are relative to each other and the direction of the sound, and how we can actually stop some of that crosstalk and bleed between the stages. And then we also monitor levels. So, you know, when we do increase the levels over all the stages, we do it incrementally and we do them all the same, so you don't have stages that are louder than the other, and we just manage the actual levels of the site throughout the whole production as well.
Every stage I do now seems to be more of an installation, because my first question always is, what's the roof going to be? Because I think of protecting the artist and the equipment, and really it's all about protecting the artist.
Technology has made it more an exacting science now, where we can predict quite closely what we're going to get to. So we can model things a lot easier and design arrays and know what the coverage patterns are. So we know how high we're hanging a speaker, you know, what it's going to do, what it's going to cover, how far it's going to throw, where previously you didn't have that.
This whole dance music scene allows us to create environments with the events that we do, where with which we can create a positive impact on consciousness or on lives of people. We are adding dimensions with all the technical elements that we can play with.